We're going to do a brief video on Tesla stock, TSLA, Tesla stock analysis. We've got a daily chart up here with a 200-day moving average in blue. Let's take a longer term look at Tesla real quick. It's Sunday. I got some algorithmically generated prices I'm going to show you for trend following and for tomorrow, the 7th of November. But let me show you right now some technical information on here real quick. Technical analysis. Again, blue 200-day moving average. And from a longer term perspective, you can see this 200-day moving average is starting to roll over on Tesla. That's not a good sign for Tesla, but that's what it's doing right now. You can see Tesla's, like a lot of stocks, just going back and forth, been stuck in a trading range. If we put a line right here, $262, Tesla's been stuck in that, oscillating back and forth around that price since February of 2022. So this $262 price is very relevant, because even though Tesla came in here and put in new lows, that's relevant as well. It's put in new lows here in the last couple weeks. It looks like $198.59. That's relevant, very relevant, but it's very important to look always where the market is average, where they're seeing and feeling average value. And it's in the 60s, in the 260s somewhere, right around in there somewhere. So what we're looking for here in the next couple weeks with Tesla is we want to see, does Tesla get back up there? Does Tesla get back up to the 265-ish level, somewhere around in there where the sentiment had been keeping it? Let's call it 261. If it can get up there and cross over this 200-day moving average, Tesla may pull out of this bear market. Anything below a 200-day moving average, from a technical analysis perspective, most people are going to agree that's a bear market. So technically, Tesla's in a bear market, but the sentiment is about 262 on this stock, all the way back since the spring of 2022. There's no guarantees, but that's what the sentiment says. Just looking at it, it's really simple. It's been oscillating around there. So if it can get up above that 262 and get above this blue 200-day moving average with a 5-day and a 20-day, the green and the red underneath the price pushing it, Tesla could rally out of here. I'm not predicting that. I'm just saying the issue before us is, what is the market saying average value is? That's about 262. So if they push it above 262 and get to 270 or 280, then they're telling you something. This resistance up here is at 315. So we have to get above 262s, 270, 275 to get a change in sentiment. And once we get that change in sentiment, that's going to bring in a whole new ton of fresh money to buy that possibly could push Tesla back up here to the 340 level. I'm not predicting anything. I'm just all my opinion for entertainment purposes only. But that's one way to look at this chart. The other way to look at this chart is the weekly way. So we switch to the weekly analysis of this chart, and we say really simply that Tesla has put in a new low at this 198. Now, it did that last week, not this week. It held a bottom, but that doesn't mean anything this week because it's not an aggressive rally. So we're very close to it. If Tesla breaks this low this week, this 198, we can easily go down here and test these lows. This is 179, this last support level. If we test this 179, Tesla's probably going to go right here to this 157 mark. This is the 200-week moving average, this blue, and it's 159 right here this week, this past week. So Tesla's probably going to go to 160 if it violates this 179. So from a longer-term perspective, Tesla's on a 200-week moving average. Tesla is not in a bear market on a weekly chart, but it is very negative. If you can see, it's below the 20-week moving average. It closed below the 5-week moving average, and it's dangerously close to breaking its final levels of support. Again, this is 198. This is 179. That's a chip shot for Tesla. Can do that in a day. So I'm not predicting anything, but if we break through 179 on Tesla, you can expect to see this 160, 159 price challenge fairly quickly with Tesla, I would guess. Same thing we were talking about the daily chart. If we hold this 198 and we get some strength in Tesla and get above this 261 point, which we talked about yesterday, this 261 right here is the red 20-week moving average. If we get above that, that's a really good sign. If it closes above that next week, that's a really good sign that this stock could rally and begin to challenge up in the low 300s and maybe put Tesla back up as a more expensive stock up above 320. So let's take a quick look real quick before we get to the algorithmically generated prices. I've got trend following and regular prices for you, non-trend following. But let's take a look at Tesla on an hourly chart. All the way back here to September 22, it broke through the 200-hour moving average, came down here, put in a bottom right here on the 24th of October, and as soon as it rallied up to the 200-hour moving average, they sold the heck out of it. That is not a good sign. When you want to really know what's going on in the stock, you look from an internal perspective and look and keep reducing your time frame. So you go from a month to a week to a day, and this is an hourly. I go to minute charts when I need to. You can see right here when it approached the 200-week moving, this 200-hour moving average, they sold the heck out of it. Right here again, they sold the heck out of it. You can also see these are very negative signs. As soon as it jumps up and pokes its head up a little bit, they sell the heck out of it every single time. So there's a lot of negativity on the intraday trading of Tesla. I mean, I'm just reading it the way I see it. So This bottom here is very important. This $198 on an hourly chart, if they break that, they're going to sell this down to 182, 180 really quick, in my opinion. So it's important to keep an eye on that. I guess need to say it again, all for entertainment purposes only, all in my opinion. Let's take a look at Tesla for tomorrow, November 7th, for non-trend following, and then we'll show you trend following. They're showing 1, 5, and 20-day algorithmically generated entry prices. These are trading days. One day is a $194 buy, $199 buy on the 5 days, and a $204 on the 20-day hold. These are buys with non-trend following. And again, they're out for just tomorrow, the 7th. They change every day. Let's go down also and look at the 30-day trend following. Tesla here, buy at $223.08. $223.80. Again, good only for the 7th, all for entertainment purposes only. Can't use them for anything other than entertainment, including my commentary. And you have to do your own analysis. Of course, you trade at your own risk, but it's interesting that they're putting buys on this. If this wasn't a buy, this would be zeros across here, and this could be buys, flats, or shorts, as you can see right here. So have buys just at different ranges. If it rallies up, they say to buy it. If it drops down, they say to buy it. Very interesting. Again, all for entertainment purposes only. It's important also to take a look on here. This flipped back to buy a couple days ago at 38.05 if the S&P 500 rallies. This is the E-mini futures contract, but this was flat for a long time. So that's what we have for you for tomorrow, the 7th of November. If you like all that, you can get it for free every morning before 7 a.m. so you don't need to hear me talk about it by following the link in the description below to rbmresearch.com. Put in your email address and get access to 190 stocks, the major forex pairs, BTC crypto, and the most liquid futures contracts, algo prices for all of them, free access, no credit card required. Just follow the link and put in your email address at rbmresearch.com. Again, everything's for entertainment purposes only. Trade at your own risk. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that as well. If you have a ticker symbol that you think would be of interest, put it in the comment section below. And if we can do it, we can't do all of them, but if we can do it, we will consider doing it for you. We'll put up a technical analysis video for you if we can.